There are calls for the Blazers NBL licence to be suspended until the club pays wrongfully dismissed coach Brendan Joyce the money he's owed. It comes as the future of the Gold Coast outfit looks set to be decided at a creditors' meeting tomorrow.
It's a full court press from Brendan Joyce supporters.
And we're calling on Christine Keneally, the incoming chair of the NBL, to suspend the Blazers licence until this matter is resolved once and for all.
The club went into voluntary administration last month, owing $12 million, $1.3 million of that to unsecured creditors. They'll all meet at Jupiter's Casino tomorrow morning. Joyce has a foot in both the secured and unsecured creditor camps. Like other staff, he's expected to get around 73 cents in the dollar for his outstanding wages, which total $310,000, but zero for the remaining $200,000 plus he's owed, costs awarded to him and against the club by the Brisbane Supreme Court last year. Mr Stark says that stinks and sets a nasty precedent that should make all in the NBL very nervous.
No coach can rely on their contract. No player can rely on their contract if the treatment of Brendan is allowed to stand.
The NBL has declined to comment on those calls. Tomorrow's meeting could decide the fate of the club. If the unsecured creditors agree to the proposal on the table, they're likely to receive between 5 and 10 cents in the dollar, and the unnamed investor is expected to step in. Shan Vivas, NBN News.
Suns jack of all trades Jared Brennan has been told to curb his enthusiasm this weekend against North Melbourne.
Milestone man Jared Brennan plays his 150th AFL game on Saturday. On his side's recent form, it may not be much of a celebration.
You know, we're learning as a football club. We're a new club, and you know we've got a very young group. But at the same time, you know that can't be used as an excuse.
By his own admission, Brennan did a couple of good things and a couple of bad things against the Saints. A bit here, a bit there, a bit everywhere.
I knew that coming here, that was probably a role that I had to continue from moving on from the Lions, and especially with a young group, my flexibility is probably what helps me out more than hinders it.
Last month, coaches dropped the 27-year-old for inconsistency and straying from the game plan. Consistency, you'd imagine, would be hard to achieve when you're consistently being shuffled from position to position.
And don't get... Look, I don't think we want to take Jazz's flair away. You know, he wasn't dropped back because... you know, he's necessarily unpredictable all the time. It was more, as we said, a few structural things that he needed to get right.
With a young team coming through, I think I have to change it. I have to do a lot more team things, and I have to play a lot more predictable to my teammates. So that's definitely been hard to change, but it's a challenge, and we face it.
Nick Curry, NBN News.
Done.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you. Australian Bollywood pop star and actress Ayesha is the Gold Coast's new tourism ambassador for India. The sultry star, who uses the city in her video clips, says she wants to tell the world about her love affair with the coast.
It is amazing. Go to the Gold Coast, then die.
I want them to see Australia and think about the Gold Coast and come here as their next preferred destination.
Mayor Tom Tate appointed the star to also attract Indian investors.